Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, giving them honor to Apostle Elders Great Millstone, peace and blessings, the brothers pushing this truth and sincerity, and Kwam Yasharala. The brother in the Pashko Dash, coming to give another lesson. And hey, I got to get into the downfall of Babylon. We got to do this weekly. You know, this is the thing that the saints is hoping for. This is the thing the elect is hoping for. This is the thing that the righteous is hoping for. Seeing the downfall of Babylon. All right. It's Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. The city of confusion is Babylon the Great, a.k.a. the United States of America. Why is it called the city of confusion? Because everything here is confusion. Men are women, women are men. Dogs are cats, cats are dogs. It rains cats and dogs, and the food is poison. The poison is food. Everything here is like, what's really going on here? It says it's broken down. Why? Because soon to be, and in the progress, America is going to fall apart. Financially, physically, and all morally, it's falling apart. It say every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Hey, it's gonna come a time where ain't nobody gonna wanna even come to Babylon. It's gonna get so bad here. It's gonna look like a third world country. It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Ain't gonna be no more happiness. Ain't gonna be no more good times. Ain't gonna be no more none of that. When you gonna see Babylon on the news, and you gonna see miles of homeless people, you're gonna see people starving, you're gonna see buildings burning, and ain't no fire station to stop it. You're gonna see real destruction here. All right. It says, oh right, the mirth of the land is gone. That's mirth is happiness. Ain't gonna be no more. Let's go get a drink, bro. Ain't gonna be no more. Let's go see what Shonda doing down the street. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. Good times is behind us. 13, when thus it shall be in the Salakia, verse 12, in the city is left desolation. Desolation is empty of people. It says, and the gate is smitten with destruction. So from the beginning, from your New Yorks and your Californias and your Floridas, the places where a lot of people enter into America, it's gonna look like destruction from there. It ain't gonna be like this is an internal problem, like it's just a couple states on fire. No. The whole place gonna be on fire. You're gonna be on a boat driving past New York. You're gonna say, damn, you can see the destruction. Like the movie Leave the World Behind, when they was on an island. I think they was on an island away from fucking New York. And when they got to a mountain or whatever, somewhere to see it, like a chaos zone. Airplanes flying over, buildings blowing up. Verse 13. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. And you know what the gleaning of grapes is? The gleaning of grapes is like our welfare system, right? In the ancient world, when a man picked grapes for his business, if they touch the ground, he'll leave the ones on the ground there for the homeless or for people in need, right? So if it hit the ground, you leave it for them. When them homeless people and them people in need come through, ain't gonna be not one grape left on the ground. So the Lord compared this place to the gleaning of grapes. When America gets destroyed, it's not gonna be one building left, one car left, nothing. It's gonna all be wiped away. It's gonna look like a barren desert. Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. A NATO and the EU gonna turn on America. The United States, NATO and the EU is gonna turn on the United States. We see that now. America and Canada having shaky conversations. Certain European countries is looking like, man, every time we get into it, it's really because of her. And they talking about the United States. That's the reason why we can't have peace, because of her. That's how they feel about it. And they gonna turn on her, and they gonna eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Meaning what? Them ICBMs. They gonna burn this place up with no remorse. Everybody gonna want to claim bricks in that day. Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. What's confused noise? That grunting, teeth grunting, teeth gnashing, the sound of swords cling, cling, men screaming, they getting stabbed, they getting burnt alive, they getting murdered, right? It say, and garments rolled in blood, hand-to-hand combat. Your clothes can get bloody, dirty, it's war. It say, but this shall be with the burning of fuel and fire. So this war gonna be fought with missiles. And we see that now on a lower level with Russia and Ukraine. What they using a lot of, they using them small missiles, them homing missiles, right? And they blowing each other up. Guess what? This war, the war to end all wars, gonna be with the big missiles, them intercontinental ballistics, meaning they gonna leave the atmosphere, come down, and leave this place like a crater on the earth. Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Hey, when you get drunk, you get so drunk you start looking around and everything's spinning. That's how it's gonna look here when the missiles hit, and you ain't gonna be drunk. The ground is gonna shake seriously. It say, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Hey, America will not come, they will not recover from this. It will fall. When these missiles hit, it is gonna wipe this place clean out of the history books. It's gonna be a vacant desert. Revelations 18:2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Meaning it's only going to be vultures here. It's only going to be scavengers. You're going to have dung beetles. You're going to have, like I said, vultures, eagles, things like that eat dead bodies. Anything that's a scavenger. Regular things not going to be able to survive here. It's going to be a desert. Revelations 18:21, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And you take a millstone, right? A great millstone, a big solid rock, basically, and throw it into the ocean. You'll never see it again. And that's what you compare Babylon to. When Babylon the Great falls, you will never hear it rise again. It will not heal. It will not make a comeback. This is not the book of Eli where they started printing out more Bibles. No, this place is going to get burnt to a crisp, and it's not going to you're not going to hear about no United States in the kingdom unless we're talking about history. We're going to be talking about the future of it. Revelations 18:10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Hey, when that missile shoot off, that first missile shoot off, it's on the floor. After that, you got 59 minutes after that first missile shoot off. You got 59 minutes before that first missile shoot off. So, with that being said, this place going to be destroyed in 1 hour. The missile's going to be falling, and Yahweh Shah going to be beaming up the lake simultaneously. Isaiah, actually, I'm going to end it right there for the sake of time. Hey, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kadash, giving double honors to the Apostle Edos, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings, brothers, pushing this truth and sincerity, and Kwam Yasharallah.